Hello, this is Professor Cadnese, and we are in Unit 5, Societal Problems. As usual, I'm going to read you the first two paragraphs, in this case, three paragraphs of the article, and then you'll be on your own to do the rest of it, to do an annotation of the rest of the article. Um, for this particular annotation, I just want to show you some elements of the structure of the piece. So we're going to be annotating it for structure. For your annotation, you can do whatever you'd like, but the way that I'm going to be annotating this article is to show you the structure of the article, just because it follows the persuasive essay structure. The title of this article is Shame is Worth a Try. Just like many articles, this is pretty direct. This is the thesis of the article, that shaming punishments can be useful. And the author, Dan M. Kahn, is going to give lots of examples of why shaming punishments might be a good thing. Okay? So the first part of the article is going to be background information followed by a contradiction and then a thesis statement, which is exactly what you will be writing in your essays as well. Okay, so is shame an appropriate criminal punishment? Many courts and legislators around the country think so. Steal from your employer in Wisconsin, and you might be ordered to wear a sandwich board proclaiming your offense. Drive drunk in Florida or Texas, and you might be required to place a conspicuous DUI bumper sticker on your car. Refuse to make your child support payments in Virginia, and you will find that your vehicle has been immobilized with an appropriately colored boot. Pink if the abandoned child is a girl, blue if it's a boy. Okay, so what you'll notice here is in the very first paragraph, okay, so for the third time, I did not click when I was doing the thing. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to find this article on page 130. You'll see that in life, old habits die hard. You find yourself repeating the same mistakes. It's kind of like Julia Child, where she was doing the cooking show. She was showing you how easy it was to cook the chicken, and I believe she cut her hand. This is not as serious. However, perhaps soon I will remember to click appropriately when I am doing my recordings. Okay. Here we are back again in Societal Problems. All right, and we're looking at the first paragraph of this text, and we're going to highlight it. Okay. I'm going to highlight it, and then we're going to click New. Okay. And so this first paragraph is background information about, what shaming punishments can be. So your car can get immobilized in Virginia if you don't pay child support, and that's embarrassing, right? That's shaming of somebody. If you do drunk driving, you're gonna have to put this big bumper sticker about drunk driving on your car. A sandwich board, that's like one of the things you'd wear over your head, and it would, proclaim whatever it is that your offense is, whatever it is you did wrong. So this is the background information, okay, of the article, okay? And then we have the contradiction. So remember that the contradiction is where you let the reader know the opposite perspective, right? So many experts, however, are skeptical of these new shaming punishments. Some question their effectiveness as a deterrent. Others worry that the new punishments are demeaning and cruel. Okay, so what is this talking about? Well, other people think shaming punishments are a bad idea, okay? Shaming punishments, not a good idea, okay? He's saying that. He thinks they are a good idea, but he wants to say that so that the reader can understand that he's done his research on the other side as well. Who's right? As is usually the case, both sides have their points, right? He's not saying that other side is terrible. He's saying, well, there's some legitimacy to it. But what the shaming proponents, those who are for something, seem to be getting, and the critics, those who are against something, ignoring, is the potential of shame as an effective, cheap, and humane alternative to imprisonment. So here we have the thesis statement, basically that shame can be effective because it's cheap, humane, and a humane alternative to prison. So he's talking about how shaming can be valuable because it's less expensive and it's more validating of humanity, than putting someone in prison. That can be so detrimental to a person, right? So he's saying that maybe these shaming punishments would be a good idea. So as you read, I want you to think about, whether or not you agree with him. And then just, pay attention to the structure of this essay. So this is a professional author who's using the persuasive essay structure very well, just like you're doing. So thank you very much. Again, any questions or concerns, please let me know.